and a New Jersey town is putting parents on notice. They can now face a fine or even jail time for their kids' bad behavior. The new ordinance in Gloucester Township, New Jersey, could punish parents if their child is involved in a, quote, public disturbance. It comes after multiple incidents, including a fight involving hundreds of teens last year. Gloucester Township Police Chief David Harkins is here to tell us more about that. Chief Harkins, thanks for coming on. I know it's a busy time, so we appreciate it. Walk me through this. The law took effect July 28th, so you're less than a month in now. How have people in the town responded so far, and have you seen any behavior changes yet?
So first, thank you for having me on. So we've enacted it, like you said, in July. We've gotten overwhelming support from our community. In June of 2024, we had an event, Gloucester Township Day, that got ruined by unruly juveniles who were being dropped off from out of the area by ride shares. And it was an event that I've never experienced anything like it in 30 years as a police officer. The disrespect, the violent behavior that ruined a family event. So we've gotten very good feedback from our community on this. We had the full support of our mayor and council, and we've seen that people recognize the need for parental responsibility. And we haven't had a charge. Again, this is about warning parents and due process. It is about them being responsible for their children. Again, we're not looking to put anybody in jail or anything like that. There's a process that you go through to get warned for multiple repetitive behaviors by these juvenile delinquents.
So when you say bad behavior, what kind of behavior are we talking about? What does this apply to?
So it applies to just about any type of criminal behavior, but we're really looking to target, the type of mischief that we encounter, assaults on people at playgrounds and all kind of, but it encompasses all criminal behavior to make the parents aware, to give the parents the power to warn them, say, hey, you're responsible for your child's behavior. In the cases that I've referred to, we found many times interviewing the parents, they had no idea who their kids were with, what they were doing, and what they were up to. And that's got to change, as a parent. We have to be responsible for our children.
Critics say this could cause serious issues. One parents' right group says parents could be put in jail and pulled away from their other kids because of one child's actions. What's your response to that?
Well, that is not the intent. Again, the law mirrors New Jersey statutes for disorderly conduct with the penalties. The goal is that if a juvenile was taken into custody by the police, the parents will be provided an information sheet and a warning, if you will, letting them know that this ordinance exists. The child still has to go through full due process for juvenile justice. And we're firm believers in giving programs and help the parents for unruly children. We have a full-time social worker that works with our juvenile unit for the police department. So we're committed to giving help to those that need it, because we understand being a parent is a tough job and family is very important. And we're just trying to make parents responsible for their children.
What about for parents who are trying and can't seem to get their teen or preteen or child or whatever it is? They can't find solutions. They can't get the child's behavior under control. We know kids are different. We know some struggle with some things, some struggle with others. So beyond you say you have a social worker for juvenile delinquents, is there any kind of support to help parents through this?
Yeah, one of the main things that the social worker does is parenting classes and goes out and actually meets with the families at their residence to offer these. There's many social programs that can help a parent. We work very closely with our school districts and to provide help that we need. Our school resource officers, they're our biggest community resource officers out there. They have great contacts with the kid, and we've had great success with providing solutions to parents to get them the help that they need and to correct the behavior so that their children don't enter the criminal justice system. That's the goal here, to not have their kids get into that juvenile justice system, to correct their behavior. but to give the parents the tools they need to help them.
Chief, have you had to arrest anybody yet?
No, we haven't. We've just put the information out there. Again, our ultimate goal is that we never have to charge anybody with this. We will if we have to for repetitive, violent behavior, the type of behavior that we saw in that Gloucester Township day where my officers were being spit on, cursed at, assaulted. You know, that kind of stuff is we will use this for.
All right, Gloucester Township Police Chief David Harkins, we appreciate your time today. Thank you.